Linda Jackson here with Dr. Himsel, and we continue our talk. These are some questions coming in from social media from families. How does remote learning play a role in all of this and choice?
Remote learning is playing a major role, and it's got two pieces to it. The first piece is recognizing that the decision for on-site or remote learning is a very difficult one, and it's very personal. There's one thing to look at all the averages and make decisions on how we can best move forward. It's another one to look at your individual child and the potential underlying medical issues of that child or someone else in your family. We encourage all of our families to talk to their pediatrician or family health care provider to determine what's best for their individual child and their family. And if remote learning is best for them, we are going to have a remote learning option for them. We do ask for a commitment of 1 semester because of just the staffing complications and making sure that we have enough staff and we have the right amount of staff devoted to provide the attention that's needed for each of our kids. We also have the on-site version for those who can come to school, and those two things are not easy. But I do encourage families to visit the American Academy of Pediatrics website that has information of weighing and balancing the underlying health issues that may be involved with the mental health issues of not going back to school. And these are not easy decisions. And that's why we encourage our families to involve their individual home, personal pediatrician, or family health care provider. The second piece of remote learning are not for those families who decide they want a full semester of remote learning, but for those who are on site, and then during the course of the semester, there's a case that comes up, or they become sick, or they become quarantined because they sat next to someone who had a case, a confirmed case. In that case, we also have some temporary e-learning opportunities for them that may include doing some live streaming of the class that they normally attend, but it also may involve just some uploading of videos or work on their Canvas page, which they've been accustomed to doing when they've been sick in previous years. Because the live streaming is not going to be possible in all cases, but when it is possible, that is going to be one of the options. Because if you're quarantined, if the Allen County Department of Health contacts the family and says you're going to be quarantined because there was a contact, whether that contact happened at school or somewhere else, it's likely to be 14 days or the equivalent of 10 school days. We don't want any child to fall 10 school days behind. We need to keep them engaged, especially given a quarantine means your child may not be sick. They were just exposed. And so if they're not sick, they can keep up, and that's why we have these temporary options so that they don't fall further behind and they do keep up with the peers that are going on in the classroom.
That flexibility is present, and I think for reassuring purposes for folks at home, guardians and parents, to know that you have that flexibility, to know that the lines of communication are open, take advantage of that. It's very important.
I will also tell you that that's what complicates this and makes it harder to work through, but it's the right thing to do, and we're going to provide that flexibility for our families.